do it again. Actually do it again. Pep Guardiola has done it again. This lineup is the lineup to face Leeds at the Etihad today, starting in less than an hour from now. And Pep has done it again. A lot of rotation, a lot of resting. We do not have Ruben Dias in the team. We do not have Kyle Walker in the team, which I expected. I expected Akanji to come back in for him. I did kind of expect Dias to start, but I'm not mad at Laporte starting. That's my G. No Rodri, which is amazing, but I am disappointed that there is no Calvin Phillips. Instead, Gundogan is not getting rested, and he's playing in the 6 next to Rico Lewis, inverting from right back, and Alvarez next to De Bruyne in the midfield. There's Foden and Mahrez out there as well, and the big man, the most prolific striker in Premier League history for a singular season, Erling Haaland up top, the absolute robot man, you understand? And Pep has done it again. Like, nobody, I don't care who you are, nobody predicted this lineup. Nobody predicted this lineup. Pep is playing those mind games again. You can't read him, and that is what he's aiming for. You're not supposed to be able to read him. But nonetheless, Wagwan, we are David, Ypre, we are Depan, up top, Blessings, and we're there again. A quick 2 match before the start of this game. This is an absolute must-win, crucial match. There is no room for a draw. There is no room for a lot. Theoretically, there is, but we need to get past these 2 Champions League games, or past this first Champions League leg next week with 4 points. That is my ultimate goal. At least 4 points. At least 4 points. No. We need to go 4 points clear today, so that regardless of what happens tomorrow with Newcastle versus Arsenal, we are still top of the league. Yeah, that's what I need to say. Then we can guarantee, it would be in our hands to guarantee that Arsenal never go back top of the league again this season. So this is a massive, massive, massive game. Massive, massive, massive. Because if we do not give Arsenal another sniff, that might be the next punch to their confidence. Just like, you know, drawing 3 games in a row was a punch to their confidence. And just like us beating them 4-1 at the Etihad, missing like 3-4 more chances that we could have put away and probably should have put away was a punch to their confidence. So this is a massive opportunity here for us to do that job again and let them know that, yo, this is what title race with Pep Guardiola means. It's not a play thing. And on a daycare, and on a creech. You forward, you slip, you get a liver punch. You know, you get that one in your kidney, you understand? And you stitch up. You stitch up after that. Now, as it relates to the actual gameplay, you know, this team isn't the strongest in relation to FIFA. Let me just get that disclaimer out here. You know, we have Rico Lewis in there next to Gundogan with 0 pace virtually. No Kevin De Bruyne, no Ruben Dias in the back line, you know. So, and we are playing Bayern Munich. I'm sure this guy is absolutely sweating for some points. So, just saying, temper your expectations, please, and thanks as it relates to what I'll be doing in this match. Because the only thing I can promise I'll be doing is my best.
Starting 11 for Manchester City. Ederson between the posts. Nathan Ake plays with Aymeric Laporte in central defence. Kevin De Bruyne plays with Riyad Mahrez.
Oh, there is Kevin De Bruyne.
And the main threat in attack today should be
oh, there is Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah. So Kevin De Bruyne makes a return to the lineup. Why did I not focus on that? I actually just did the lineup before I turned on the stream.
He can't hold on to it. But it looks so threatening, but the danger averted.
Well, they've started the game really brightly here, and they've looked dangerous. But that was a top-class save from the keeper. Brilliant from him.
Well, a textbook interception. Musiala. Goretzka.
That was close. Also, I am worried about this game, guys. I cannot hide the fact I am worried about this Leeds game. To be very honest with you, we are playing against Big Sam. He's making his return to the Premier League. He hasn't had much time with Leeds. But that tells me that the first thing he wants to focus on is being defensively solid. I'm almost certain that he wouldn't even put too much emphasis on them scoring a goal today. He'll just try to do his absolute best to make sure that they concede 0 goals. So whether that means, I think we should be expecting some Atletico Madrid versus Man City tactics. You remember that Champions League game last season? That is what I believe we should genuinely expect from a Sam Allardyce Leeds today, coming to the Etihad at that. If they were at Elland Road, I do believe that there would be more of a chance for them to open up and try to get maybe 1 goal and, you know, keep it 1-1 or 1-0 for them. But coming to the Etihad, I don't think with the time that he's had, the fact that there are 4 games left, he's going to be saying, you know what, we can win this game. Even if it's from like a set piece, I think that's the most they'll go for, like a counter attack, and then if it don't work, alright, straight back into the defensive formation, which is exactly what Simeone did when he came to play us at the Etihad.
Kevin De Bruyne. City pushing forward with options available.
Rico Lewis hasn't featured in the last couple of games.
Keeper did his job to begin with.
Or just a couple of weeks. He really hasn't featured a lot recently. So this is going to be massive for him. He's going to be hungry for this game time, like he's getting his chance again. I'm not sure how many Premier League games he's played this season, but if we win the league, he will get his winner's medal. That's definitely good for him. Big up Rico Lewis every single time.
Individual brilliance. Excellent vision. Foden.
Overdid that.
Read it well. Now options are plenty.
Can the owner of the green convertible car, pardon me, reception, please return to your vehicle immediately.
He's given it straight to the opposition. Coman. Holland. Alvarez. Now with Mahrez.
Wow.
Possession 1. Coman. Müller. Gundogan. De Bruyne now. Erling Haaland. And a good-looking ball.
Goal! Oh, wow. That was a great chance. That was a great chance.
Difficult to stop him.
Alright. Now, another thing I wanted to mention about Big Sam. I think this will definitely play a part in this game as well. But I do think that Pep, I'm almost certain that Pep heard his comments.
City finding space on the flank. Chance to play it in.
I'm almost certain that Pep heard his comments.
Well, moving towards the end of the first half and City chasing the game here. Stuart, what have you made of the performance so far?
Well, they've not had quite enough purpose to their attacking play so far. It's all been
And
a
from
bit
what
too
I know of
predictable.
Pep,
But
I
in the
think he
second half,
respects
if
it.
they can get more support to their
See,
strikers and
I
play
didn't
with great
see
intensity, they can certainly take
Big
this to
Sam's
them.
comments about being on the level of Pep
De
as
Bruyne.
really
The
disrespectful per
supporters want to
se.
see him have a go. Can't miss, surely.
Goal. Come on, Kev. Let's go.
A goal to
I didn't see his comments as disrespectful per
Here's the
se.
replay. Watch how
When
he
Big
goes
Sam
past
said
the
he's
defence.
on the level of Pep,
Just a
I
change
thought
of
that
pace,
is just
but there's
like
still plenty to do
the
from here.
maximum
Hits it so well,
confidence
though.
that he
Lots of
has in
pace,
himself.
lots of power, and the
And
keeper's just
I know a lot of
right.
people would say that's more or less the same thing, like he's overconfident,
level pegging.
because they might not necessarily rate his managerial ability on the level as a Pep or a Klopp, or amongst the best in the world for that matter. But
And that is going to be
I do
all for
think
the
that
first
he should
45
somewhat be
minutes here
commended
at
for having that
Etihad
level of
Stadium.
confidence in himself as a manager. You know, in
And so
any
much
walk
to
of
like
life,
about
really,
the
a lot
first
of
half
people would tell you
performance
that
put in by Kevin
to
De
be
Bruyne.
the best at what
Well,
you
it was a
do, you
vital
have to
goal, and at a
believe that
crucial time,
you
have to
are
say.
on that
It
level
certainly
and
changed the
operate
complexion of the
as
game
if you
now,
are on
but
that
it's
level.
whether
And
they
I
can
think
take
that
the
is what
momentum
Big Sam
into the
is
second half,
trying to
as
do
they've
with
struggled at
himself.
times
Like,
today.
you know, obviously he wouldn't have managed teams at the caliber of a Manchester City or a Liverpool. So him saying that if he was at City, he would challenge for the treble or win the treble is just him backing himself as a manager that much. So he's saying that he genuinely believes that if he was in that seat, he would make the right decisions. His tactics are strong enough that players of this caliber can execute them, and he has the man management skills to set up a team to go out on the pitch and execute in this manner that we are currently doing or on course to do per se. I think that is more or less what Big Sam was trying to say, and I think if you watch the interview from a Leeds fan perspective especially,
Well, as they get the ball rolling
it's
again,
very much easier for you to
interesting see how
get
the
that
second
perspective
half
from what he
pans
was
out.
saying versus him being overconfident and disrespectful, saying, "Oh, you know, Pep and Klopp aren't that great. I'm as good as them." I don't think that's what he was really aiming for. But nonetheless,
Well, a classic example of
again, not a lot of
management.
people would agree with him if, well, yeah, not a lot. I'm sure people would agree with him on that, even if it's just people in his circle. People would agree with him on that.
Kevin De
But
Bruyne. Holland. And now
hold
passing
on,
it
hold
through.
on.
Can he put them in front?
Oh, let's go. That's cash. That is cash money. That is cash money right there. But yeah, Big Sam versus Pep. I want to see how this will turn out. But I do expect to see Brexit football. And Brexit football, or people would call Brexit football at least, me refer to as Atletico Madrid tactics.
It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand.
I think that is the biggest counter to Pep. Personally, I do think that's the biggest counter to Pep.
De Ligt.
So
It's
I
with
just
Joao
hope that
Cancelo.
Pep's fine dining, fine wine tactics is trumping that today. That's what I'm hoping for.
Gundogan. Here's Alvarez. Promising move this from Bayern. Great pressure to win the ball back. Coman. A foul, but advantage Bayern. Real chance.
Oh wow, how did Ake not get that?
And now
How did
this
Ake
match
not
is
get
all
that?
square.
Did the slide and everything. Did the slide and everything. How did Ake not get that? But yeah, people, 30 minutes until the start of the game. Manchester City versus Leeds. It's probably not the most anticipated game for the neutral fan. Maybe not for the day, if not for the weekend. Definitely not for the weekend. But to be honest, I didn't even really look at the other games for the day. I know Chelsea and Bournemouth are playing. I think Liverpool are also playing today. But I'm just so stressed on this
Here's Alvarez.
Leeds game. I'm very worried about this Leeds game as well.
Good tackle taken away. Mane. This is Coman. Müller. Can they get themselves
Goal.
in front here? And a goal!
Yeah.
Yes, to
Yep,
Put them in
expected.
front again. No less than they deserve.
Expected.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
People get some likes on the video now, man. Drop a like on the video, you understand.
The onus is
Help
on
me
them
get
to
to
erase the
50
damage done by
subscribers as
possession.
well. You liking, make other people see it so that they can like it and subscribe as
Nathan
well
Ake here.
and become privy to my channel. Because a lot of people would have subscribed, but they just don't
Alvarez.
know that, you know, this Jamaican citizen named Clinical is
Now
out here
Holland.
doing this good Lord's work. You understand?
Holland. Will they get themselves level here? Well,
Close.
I'll tell you what, he didn't miss by an awful lot.
Oh yeah, you better go along with that.
Coman. Opportunity for Müller. He can't hold on to it. And it's there for him.
Oh, whoa, relax, slow down.
20 minutes remaining. Well, a joy to watch. This looks threatening.
Oh my God, Mahrez!
To be honest.
What is that?
More as well, Derek. I thought from that sort of position, he had every chance of scoring, but it's a poor effort.
Upamecano. Back now to the goalkeeper. Upamecano. Coman. And it might be. And doing all he can to grab his second of the game.
Well, he's been a real live wire today, a constant threat to this back line.
City did well to win it back. Alvarez. Holland. It's a promising City move.
Yo, I'm just thinking about that Mahrez chance. Like, what was he doing?
Who can he pick out?
Whoa!
And making the move to the inside. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Bodies forward, and the break looks on. All
Oh
hands
man,
on deck.
move that now.
Mane. Cancelo. Here's Goretzka. And possibilities here. Can he find the angle? Oh, great block. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick.
Wow, we had this game up 2-1. Look at the state. Look at the status now. 5 minutes to go. Need a goal
Ake. De
to
Bruyne
draw
now.
the match.
And forward they go, chasing the game. Coman. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Sané.
Yep, this is done.
Oh, it comes to nothing in the end.
This is
Really
done.
should have made more
We
of
have
that.
2 minutes of extra time to do something.
So 2
Anything.
minutes to be added on at the end. Phil Foden. Holland. Holland.
And we're done.
And there's the final
It was a good try still.
whistle.
Valiant effort. First game of the day. You know, all of that good stuff. And we just about have time for one more. Just about have time for one more game until kickoff actually happens. and
Well, I think it's fair to
I
say
will
he'll
come
be
back
happy
with a
with his own
breakdown of
contribution in
this game
Stuart.
against
Well,
Leeds,
he gave them a really hard
sharing
time,
all
didn't
my
he?
notes that
His
I've
speed of
gathered
foot
over
was
that
excellent, and
game.
he took the
That will
winning goal
be
so
on
well. He was brilliant today.
I don't know. I won't be able to do a breakdown actually. But if you do want to hear my thoughts post the Leeds game, definitely check out Vator Games TV. Vator Games TV. That is VATOR Games TV, all one word,
Over
on
it
YouTube.
comes.
I should be on that show on Sunday, 9 p.m. UK time, and in Eastern US time that would be 4 p.m. Yeah. So if you do want to hear my analysis on that, as well as the other City agents as well, we'll all be breaking down this weekend's games, looking at all the top 6 clubs, as well as the other threats to Manchester City are in and around us in the table as of right now, and what we see as upcoming threats over the years as well. All that will be done on this channel on Sunday, so check out that on Sunday at that time if you want our analysis on this game, because we will be breaking that down. We will also be breaking down Newcastle Arsenal, which I'm sure everyone is interested in, even as a neutral. That is going to be a massive game this weekend. The atmosphere is going to be high. I know the Geordies are so up for it. They are going to win that game. As in, I'm not saying they are going to win, but the Geordies are setting up to win that game. Like, they don't want a draw is what I mean. They want to go and win that game. I predicted that they would, and I was saying that seeing that they are going into the Champions League next season at this current point in time, they are set up to go into the Champions League next season, beating the team that has been leading the Premier League for 250 days and nights. They definitely wanted to get that off their list of things, so that if when they're in the Champions League facing high quality teams, the Real Madrids, the Bayern Munichs, the Atletico Madrids, the Barcelonas, these caliber of teams next season, as well as the Sporting CPs, the Portos, all of that different dynamics from across Europe, they want to have that confidence from beating a team like Arsenal, who has had an exceptional season, before they take that step into Champions League football again for the first time in however long, under their belt, and that will give them a lot of confidence going into the Champions League next season. So that Newcastle versus Arsenal game is not one to be missed, and I will be there. I will be there no matter what. I can promise you that. Also, big up to whoever just tuned in to the channel. Much appreciate your support, and I would love if you could leave me a like as well as a comment in the chat and give you a shout out on your comment.
Hopefully we get a really good game here.
And here's the Manchester City lineup.
Up, erratic kid, big up yourself.
Emerick Laporte starts alongside Manuel Akanji in central defence. Kevin De Bruyne plays with Riyad Mahrez on the flanks. And handed the
you never
task
expect
of
that to
playing
know.
up front is Erling Haaland. And this is how Liverpool will line up. Alisson begins in goal. Joel Matip plays alongside Virgil van Dijk in central defence. Mohamed Salah plays with Diogo Jota on the flanks. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Lewis. Now Haaland.
Boom! Oh God! What a chance that would have been.
Darwin Nunez. Promising looking.
Offside.
Well,
Fish.
the decision is offside, and he's bound to be a bit disappointed.
Well, he's actually made his run before his teammate had control of the ball, and that's why it's offside.
Kevin De Bruyne. Here's Alvarez. Haaland. Just the challenge that was required. Thiago. The referee has let the advantage accrue to Liverpool. De Bruyne. Mahrez.
Ooh! Ho, ho, what a goal! What a goal! Yo, no expectation shooting that a while ago. I promise. I did not expect that to score. That was faith. That was just faith just now. But I'll take it. I will take that. Let's go. Respect. Big up Erratic Kid. Respect. Oh, nah. I'm vexed now, you know. Prepare to weather a storm for the next 20 minutes or so.
On to Salah.
All right.
And short it is. He's trying to create something. And both hands
Just
on
did
it.
I
Good
talk to
goalkeeping.
her? Who is her? I'm lost. Oh wow. That is wow.
To win it back high up the pitch.
Wow.
A City
And you're
free
getting
kick
timed out
coming.
in the chat. Keep up with that.
Alvarez. De Bruyne. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball.
Mind tell me some should have passed that better, you know.
De Bruyne.
Oh, him read it. That's a good defensive play from him. I can't lie.
All hands on deck. Well, ruled to
Ah
have
ha
taken
ha
up a
ha.
legal
Offside
position
trap
early
strikes
just.
again. Also guys, another important point I want to make before this game kicks off. I did
Alvarez.
predict for Calvin Phillips to start.
Well, the supporters think it's on.
Oh my God! Julian Alvarez with one of the Aguero them.
Well, here you
Look
can
at that.
see good
Who
run,
come?
great strength and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So back underway. But the scoreline
Yeah man, him vexed now. Him definitely vexed now. Him soon knock it on and just try run.
hitting the defender.
Remember that.
Was it the denial?
Red card. Alright.
Goal-scoring opportunity?
Well,
If so,
we'll take
not.
it.
And I think that's one we could have called from 5 miles away, Stuart. Clear red card offence.
Well, you've obviously got very good eyesight, but no doubt about that. He's
Bombona. Alright, let's get a pause in that now and fix up this because this is not it. Laporte, big up yourself, my G. You play a role. Who are we hooking? We'll try for this. Let's get Foden here. And let's get Diaz on. Diaz or Walker? Let's get Walker on. For the PS! But yeah, I did predict Calvin Phillips to play this game, and he is obviously not starting. I thought that this was perfectly set up for him to start for some reason.
Who can they pick out?
But he didn't start, and that's the bottom line. Why for the bottom line? That's the baseline. And
Henderson.
I do still think that he will feature today.
Must score. Marvellous anticipation.
I do still think that he will get on the pitch today. I do think he has his part to play. And I think he will try to be ready. And I think Pep will call on him.
Alvarez.
That is kind of a long shot statement to make because he didn't start, and if you actually look at it,
Fizzled out.
Grealish didn't play. I don't think he played in any facility against
And good pressure high up the
Aston
pitch.
Villa last season when he came to us. So, you know, it might be a bit of a long shot to say that
Haaland.
Phillips is going to come on after not starting, similar to that situation.
Takes the shot. Tremendous block.
You know, this guy is not going to want to lose this match. He'll be saying, yo, red card
Henderson.
from early and my 2 goals
Darwin
up.
Nunez.
Worse me, I use Manchester City. Like, nah.
Very quick thinking there.
Every drop of blood in a
Let's see
film
what they have in
right
store
now.
for them on the break. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Surely. And saved by the keeper. Liverpool have given it away. Thiago. An incisive pass. Salah.
I'm gonna try to finish this, you know, with him left foot.
Still looking for space.
Well done, Capo.
Fabinho. Now with Thiago. Could pull one back here. And
Good.
the keeper throws himself at
Let
the
us
ball.
get into halftime.
Over it comes.
With this lead. Oh, I'm alive. Alright, oh, so you still get to have everyone run at the back? Yes. So what I did is I moved the red carded player to a position that I would have preferred to have the vacancy, and then substituted that, you know, player that is now in the defensive area with an actual defender. So that's what teams would actually do, you know, IRL. So like say Liverpool versus Madrid in the Champions League final, and the CDM get a red card, and them want to play with a CDM, they'll just say, alright, move, like sub off the left wing and put on a CDM, and then still play with the CDM, but we won't have a left wing, we'll just play with the striker and the right wing up top as like a front two or something like that. So that's basically essentially what I just did. Big up to person who just tuned in. Much appreciate you being here. I'd also appreciate if you could hit that like button and also subscribe. I am about 4 subscribers away from 50, which is the next big landmark for me. So I much appreciate you being here. Big up Phase Peppa Pig in the chat every time.
No getting away from that.
I am a Manchester City fan.
Nicely timed tackle.
Oh, nice.
Erling Haaland. Now can they counter clinically? Haaland!
Can you imagine if that is scored now? Haha, yeah, that would have been mad.
And a throw in for Liverpool.
So FaZe, let me know, if do you think you guys will qualify for the Champions League this season? Because right, I didn't think it would have been possible, but right now you're really close, and how Man United are looking, they don't look like they want to keep on to that spot. So what are you thinking? You think it's possible, or you think it's a little bit too late?
Foden. Now with Mahrez. Is it going to be real?
Oh, Bags! Oh, wow! What a goal, Riyad Mahrez. We're actually up 3-0 with a red card. I did not expect to see this happen. And we are now 15 minutes away from kickoff. Manchester City versus Leeds. Like, whoa! Absolutely nervy. And Pepper in the chat, I'm sure you'll know, like, with these title races, you cannot afford to lose a single game. Like, a draw is a loss, so you just need wins. It sounds a bit greedy, but like, if you want to win this title, you just need to keep win. And this Leeds game is absolutely huge.
Henderson.
Believe we can do this. I think you can. Genuinely, I do. I really do think you guys can. And if it's one thing I know about Liverpool fans, like, you guys believe in your team, and you have to respect that. You guys definitely believe in your team, which you do. You should definitely believe in your side. But I think you guys can pull it off. What was that interaction? I'm not sure what you mean, erratic kid, But I think just now him did offside, like slightly offside, so the goal never count.
Gundogan.
But him definitely
It's
tilted for
Alvarez.
real.
They
Ah,
might be able to get in now.
pass came
Well,
too
nothing
late.
comes of it in the end because the flag has gone up, Stuart.
Well, he knew where the space was, but he's just been too eager, and that's why he's offside.
Oh, good vision. Ederson, wonderful goalkeeping.
Wonderful. Let's go.
Mahrez.
Let's get one more.
Foden.
Ref.
The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of
All
genuine
right.
menace.
Why does Haaland have the ball? We're not doing this. We're definitely not doing this.
Oh, he's hit that really well off the top of the bar.
Well, when he hits this, he thinks he's
Can we
scored.
play together?
Almost the perfect
Yes,
free kick.
we can.
Just look
So
at
I
the
do want to. I do have a series that I have that is online rivalries, which online friendlies mode is you would have to add me on PSN and we play. But I actually have a queue of people that I have to play with already. So I haven't gotten around to opening that up to viewers as yet. But that is definitely
20
something I
minutes to
want
go in
to
this one.
implement fairly soon. But I
Alvarez.
do have a couple more episodes of that to get to before I do open that
Foden.
up to viewers, if that is fine.
Poor pass. Darwin Nunez. He has teammates around him. But nothing comes of it. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Oh, left his man behind here. Not in there to
Oh,
tidy up.
nah, that was a terrible pass. How am I up 3-0 right now with like a 15-minute red card? That is mad.
Just the challenge that was required. Unable to keep the ball that time. Henderson. Thiago. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. And the keeper
Oh
was
wow, that
finally
is
able
that
to
is
claim it.
luck
Well, what a
right
great
there.
piece of goalkeeping.
Trust, that is
First
luck.
the save, and then the recovery. Brilliant from him.
Riyad Mahrez. He's found a pocket of space. A fine reading of the situation.
Oh wow, that's a foul.
Free kick awarded to...
Yeah, no, that was really close. Can't lie. And he quit. He actually quit. That is mad. That is mad. I paused it to make some subs, but he actually quit. No, Van Dijk is like, even in real life, like he's deceptively fast. Like, because him so tall, it kind of look like him just a travel. But when you actually check it up, the amount of space where him strides cover, like that man is so swift. Like, he might move, trust me. But in terms of the season, record stands at 3-1-3. We have 4 games left to get 2 points and remain, or get 8 points and promote. So it's possible. We have to win 3 of these 4 games to promote, but it is possible. So that's what we're aiming for. And when I am back on Tuesday before Manchester City play Real Madrid, because what I do is after Pep releases the lineups for the day of the specific game that we are playing, that's the lineup I'm going to use to play seasons, right? So today, this is the lineup that we have to face Leeds. Ake, Laporte, Akanji, Gundogan and Lewis playing the pivot. Foden, KDB, Alvarez, Mahrez and Haaland up top. And that's my little spin on it. As well as I do play outside of match days as well, but the matches are so frequent nowadays that right now, for at least for this week, this is what I'll be doing. So my next stream will be on Tuesday, right just before we play Real Madrid. As soon as the lineups are out, I'll be back right here. So I hope some of you guys are here to join me for that, and hope to see some of you guys again. We are 7 minutes away from the Leeds game, so I do have to leave and prepare my stream set up for that. You know, can't miss any games. It's crunch time, it's season time, it's title time, and we're chasing a treble, you understand? And Fizz says Van Dijk's the best. Not this season. I'm not gonna argue previous seasons, but not this season. I saw what who was that? What was his name again? Perisic. I saw what Perisic did to him in that last game, and that was mad. I can't lie. That was a mad. I'm so glad I watched that game. From like that game was just box office. That was like peak Barclays football. I'm so glad I watched that game from both ends. But that moment was a little bit mad. And that Jota moment again at the end of the game, that was even madder. So yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, obviously, like if you watch football, you know that Van Dijk is absolutely amazing at centre back. I actually have a lot of time for a lot of your centre backs. I think Matip before the season as well was absolutely impeccable. Up there with Van Dijk in my opinion. I don't think he got the level of respect that he deserves. And obviously Konate is the one that's coming to take over. So I don't know. Your side setup. Trust me, your side setup. But yeah, I will leave it there. And this was a good stream. Thank you guys for prowling through. Phase, Erratic, and Amin J. I do appreciate all you guys being here. I do hope you have hit that like button. And I do hope to see you guys again. If you want to get that notification on when I will be streaming again, you can hit that notification bell, which will give you the notification when I tune into the stream. And you can drop in even if you don't have time to stay the whole length. You can drop by, leave me a few comments, we can interact a little bit, and you can also come back and see what I spoke on and how the games have been, because the games are nice. So I do appreciate you guys being here. I do have 5 minutes to go set up for that stream, get my jersey on and my pre-match rituals and all of that. So I'll have to get that sorted out. Big up to all you guys, and until next time.